Hey NFL fans, before we dive into today's hottest stories, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update from NFL News Now. The Dallas Cowboys are at a crossroads that has the entire NFL world talking, whispering, and speculating about what might happen next with their franchise quarterback, Dak Prescott. Jerry Jones, the team's larger-than-life owner, has always been known for his bold moves and his larger-than-life ambitions. But this time, the stakes feel unprecedented. Sources close to the team hint that internal meetings have become increasingly tense, with the front office scrambling to put together a contract package that could satisfy Prescott while also maintaining some semblance of financial flexibility. The atmosphere in Dallas is charged, and every practice session, every media appearance, every sideline gesture by Prescott is being scrutinized by analysts and fans alike. Rumors suggest that Prescott himself is weighing his options carefully, understanding that the decisions he makes now could define the next decade of his career. His performance this season has only intensified the spotlight, as he continues to demonstrate a rare combination of poise, arm talent, and leadership. Meanwhile, Jerry Jones reportedly feels the pressure mounting from all sides: owners, fans, and even media pundits, who are all asking the same question. Can Dallas keep their star intact, or are they heading toward a dramatic offseason showdown that could reshape the franchise entirely? Inside sources indicate that Jerry Jones is not taking any chances this time, knowing full well that losing Dak Prescott would not just be a blow to the Cowboys' on-field performance, but would also send shockwaves through the entire NFL landscape. The timing is crucial, as negotiations reportedly have a tight window before other teams swoop in with tempting offers. Prescott, being the player he is, reportedly has advisors whispering in his ear about potential landing spots and the leverage he holds due to his consistent performance and leadership role. The Cowboys' locker room atmosphere is another factor that insiders say is weighing heavily on Jones's mind. Players are rumored to be divided in their opinions, with some pushing for a long-term commitment to Prescott, believing he is the key to sustained success, while others fear financial constraints could destabilize the roster if a massive contract is signed. Media reports have begun to speculate on possible compromises, from creative structuring of salary caps to incentives that could satisfy both sides. Fans, meanwhile, are on social media in a frenzy, posting memes, speculating endlessly, and putting even more pressure on Jones to act decisively before the rumor mill spins completely out of control. Every sign, every handshake, and every offhand comment is being dissected for clues, creating a near-constant atmosphere of suspense and speculation around the Cowboys' headquarters in Arlington. The complexity of this situation is compounded by the broader context of the NFL's salary cap and the competitive nature of the league. Analysts suggest that Dallas must find a balance between paying Dak Prescott what he's worth and maintaining flexibility to build a championship-contending roster. Rumors from insider circles indicate that Jones is considering multiple approaches, including front-loading the contract, adding performance-based incentives, or even negotiating clauses that protect the team in the event of injury. Meanwhile, whispers in the locker room hint at Prescott quietly surveying his options, gauging which teams would provide the best chance at Super Bowl contention while also respecting his value. The media frenzy surrounding this story has reached a fever pitch, with speculation turning into near certainty in some corners of the sports world. Fans are debating relentlessly online, with each tweet or news snippet generating thousands of reactions, fueling the rumor mill and heightening pressure on the Cowboys' leadership. Every day brings new reports of potential compromises or breakdowns, and even casual observers have begun to feel the intensity of what is shaping up to be one of the most closely watched negotiations in NFL history. It's clear that Jerry Jones is aware of the stakes, and sources say he is prepared to do whatever it takes to secure Prescott, though time is running dangerously short and the consequences of inaction could be devastating both on and off the field. Amid this whirlwind, speculation continues to swirl about what Prescott's personal stance truly is. Some insiders claim he's frustrated by the slow pace of talks, while others suggest he's using the uncertainty as leverage to maximize his eventual contract. Jerry Jones reportedly understands that transparency is not always the best tactic, preferring to maintain a shroud of secrecy while carefully orchestrating negotiations behind closed doors. Meanwhile, rival teams are rumored to be closely monitoring the situation, waiting for an opening that could give them a chance to sign one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league. The Dallas media landscape has gone into overdrive, with sports talk shows dissecting every possible scenario and analysts offering wild predictions about what might unfold if the Cowboys fail to reach an agreement. Fans have taken to social media, creating elaborate theories, polls, and even petitions aimed at influencing the decision-making process. The intensity of the speculation has reached a point where even casual mentions of Prescott or Jones are enough to generate thousands of reactions online. Behind the scenes, the Cowboys organization reportedly continues to prepare for multiple outcomes, aware that the wrong move could not only impact their season, but also redefine the trajectory of the franchise for years to come. Negotiations sources hint at a delicate dance happening between Prescott and Jones, with every word, every meeting, and every gesture carefully weighed for meaning. The rumor mill suggests that Prescott is demanding not just financial compensation, but also assurances about the team's future direction, coaching staff stability, and offensive strategy. Jerry Jones, on the other hand, is reportedly trying to balance these demands with long-term fiscal responsibility, aware that overcommitting could compromise the ability to maintain a competitive roster. Fans are becoming increasingly anxious, with speculation spreading like wildfire across forums, social media, and sports talk shows. Even former players have weighed in, offering opinions, advice, and predictions about what this could mean for Dallas. The pressure on both sides is immense, with the season's performance, fan expectations, and potential rival interest all converging into a high-stakes chess game. Behind closed doors, the tension is said to be palpable, with aides and advisors working around the clock to find a resolution that satisfies both Prescott and the organization. Every rumor, no matter how small, seems to ignite further speculation, keeping the city of Dallas and the wider NFL community on edge. The narrative has become almost cinematic, with Prescott at the center of a storyline that could dramatically reshape his legacy and the Cowboys' future in ways few could have predicted. Industry insiders indicate that Jerry Jones is acutely aware of the historical implications of losing Dak Prescott, comparing the potential fallout to other marquee quarterback situations in NFL history. While Prescott's talent and leadership are undeniable, the market for elite quarterbacks remains incredibly competitive, and any hint of dissatisfaction could spark a bidding war that forces Dallas to make rapid, high-stakes decisions. Sources suggest that Jones has initiated multiple contingency plans, including discussions with potential replacement quarterbacks, just to maintain leverage in negotiations. Meanwhile, Prescott's camp is reportedly using the rumors to gauge interest and strengthen their position, carefully sending signals without fully committing. Media speculation continues to feed on every leaked detail, creating a feedback loop where perception drives pressure, which in turn influences decision-making. Fans have taken notice of subtle cues, interviews, practice footage, and sideline interactions, all analyzed frame by frame to infer Prescott's mindset and Jones's strategy. The ongoing tension is said to be affecting even routine operations within the organization, as staff members navigate a climate of uncertainty and high expectations. With every passing day, the rumor mill grows more intense, more intricate, and more critical, making this one of the most closely watched quarterback situations in recent NFL memory. Speculation has now reached a point where every insider report seems like a potential breaking story, and every subtle move by Dak Prescott or Jerry Jones is magnified into headline news. Rumors indicate that Prescott's camp is quietly exploring the market, gauging which teams would offer not just money, but also a clear path to championship contention. Sources suggest that Dallas is acutely aware of this, which has reportedly prompted Jerry Jones to accelerate discussions, considering multiple contract structures and creative solutions to keep their franchise quarterback happy while managing cap implications. Analysts have pointed out that this is one of those rare moments where the entire league is watching a single negotiation and the pressure is immense. Fans have flooded social media, dissecting every snippet of news, every gesture from Prescott during interviews, and every comment from Jones, turning each into proof of impending drama or imminent resolution. The rumor mill thrives on these minute details, and the constant cycle of speculation creates a near-tangible tension that extends from the locker room to living rooms across Dallas and beyond. The intensity of the story has grown so pervasive that even casual NFL fans feel invested, wondering if this could redefine the trajectory of one of the league's most storied franchises for years to come. Keep watching as we analyze more details about some rumors. Behind closed doors, sources indicate that Jerry Jones is juggling a complex web of considerations that go far beyond just dollars and cents. Prescott's performance, leadership qualities, and marketability are all part of the equation, but the team must also weigh long-term financial flexibility, roster stability, and competitive positioning against other elite franchises. Rumors suggest that Jones has convened multiple emergency strategy sessions with advisors and key front office figures, exploring everything from front-loaded contracts to performance-based bonuses that could satisfy Prescott while safeguarding the team's future. Meanwhile, Prescott himself is reportedly playing a patient, strategic game, aware of his leverage but also cautious about maintaining trust and positive relationships within the organization. Media pundits continue to speculate endlessly, offering theories ranging from a blockbuster extension to a potential trade scenario, each one feeding into the swirling narrative. Fans are equally relentless, analyzing every new report and social media post for clues. The combination of internal pressure, public scrutiny, and league-wide attention has turned what might have been routine contract negotiations into a spectacle, where every move is scrutinized, every statement magnified, and the smallest hint can send the rumor mill into overdrive. Insiders suggest that tension in the Cowboys headquarters is now palpable, with staff walking a tightrope between maintaining team cohesion and managing the constant media scrutiny. Reports hint at Prescott expressing subtle frustrations, while Jones is said to be doubling down on efforts to maintain control and steer the narrative toward a positive resolution. Meanwhile, the rumor mill churns, fueled by conflicting leaks, anonymous sources, and analysts eager to claim insider knowledge, which in turn fuels further speculation. Fans are dissecting video clips of Prescott's interactions, every sideline gesture and locker room conversation interpreted as a potential sign of alignment or dissent. Even former players are being drawn into the debate, sharing opinions on television and social media, which only intensifies the frenzy. Some whispers suggest that Prescott is beginning to evaluate which teams would maximize his potential legacy and championship chances, even as Jones reportedly remains confident that Dallas can secure him. The cycle of rumor, anticipation, and speculation is accelerating, creating an atmosphere where every conversation feels strategic, every gesture carries weight, and the uncertainty has become a defining feature of the Cowboys season, setting the stage for what could be one of the most dramatic off-season sagas in NFL history. The negotiation dynamics are reportedly becoming increasingly intricate, with multiple layers of strategy and contingencies in play. Sources indicate that Jones is exploring innovative contract mechanisms to satisfy Prescott while preserving the team's long-term prospects, from incentive-heavy deals to clauses protecting the franchise in case of injury or performance fluctuations. Prescott's advisors are reportedly analyzing every offer, using the rumors and leaks to gauge leverage and market interest. Meanwhile, analysts and media outlets are creating increasingly elaborate narratives, projecting worst-case scenarios and potential blockbuster outcomes. Fans are on edge, consuming every snippet of information as if it were gospel, debating endlessly online about whether Dallas can pull off a deal or if Prescott might consider alternatives. Rumors have spread of behind-the-scenes meetings that reportedly last for hours, involving detailed financial modeling, strategy sessions, and risk assessments, all aimed at finding a path forward. The intensity of speculation has created an almost cinematic tension around the Cowboys, transforming what might have been routine contract discussions into a saga that captivates the league, fans, and media alike, with every passing day adding layers of intrigue, uncertainty, and anticipation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow NFL fans. Stay tuned for more updates, only here on NFL News Now.